Hi guys, thank you for coming by to check out my channel. I am TragicFantasy and this is Grown Kidding. So recently a friend and aspiring new YouTuber tasked me with listing my top 5 Zelda games. Now, you know I like to rant a little bit, so it won't just be a top 5, but rather I'm going to try and answer a question, which is, why Zelda? Zelda is something that has grabbed a hold of a lot of people, and there's probably some people sitting on the fence that don't understand why. Now, I'm going to use Ocarina of Time as an example. But the Zelda franchise is something that grabs people and immerses them. And not a lot of games do that. And I know you might be thinking, yeah, yes they do. Not really. It's so easy to get lost in a lot of games. But to be truly immersed, you can get lost in Super Mario World, but you have no connection to the flat characters or anything like that. And don't get me wrong, that's my favourite game of all time. But it's a game I get lost in, not a game I get immersed in. Ocarina of Time, you get immersed in the world. Now, I wanted to help the characters. I wanted to help Epona because I didn't like the way it was being treated. I wanted to save the people of Hyrule. I wanted to be the hero. It's a game where you put yourself in wholeheartedly and it pays you back tenfold. Zelda is an amazing franchise and it's really something that you should check out. That's why I like Zelda, and I think that's why so many people have a connection to it. It's a world of fantasy, so far detached from your own that you can just jump in and forget about your worries. That said, to answer the challenge, what is my Zelda top 5? So I'm going to be different and start at number 1. For best Zelda game, in my opinion, everyone's different, is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Very different in many ways to the others, yet also very similar. Arguably, it's the conceptual sequel to Ocarina of Time, and who doesn't love that, right? Second, Ocarina of Time. Great game. In the 3D age, that was one of the most powerful games. Between that and Super Mario 64, yeah, I was a Nintendo fanboy. Third game, Link's Awakening. The very first Zelda game I played. It was back on the Game Boy, had a great story. Sure, it was 2D, it was flat, but everything was. It was just great. Great story. You wanted to keep going. Like I said, Zelda has a way of immersing you. I loved it. Oh yeah, those Pegasus boots? Oh yeah. Fourth game, Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. Now, this is a newer one into the franchise. It came out on the 3DS. Amazing. I'm not going to lie. I actually didn't play Link to the Past. I know, the shame, uproar. I didn't play Zelda: A Link to the Past. I've been told that this is, in many ways, a sequel, in many ways, a successor, or at the very least, a game that you can argue runs parallel. Great game, and it really helps breathe life back into that dying console that is the Nintendo 3DS. Nintendo, it's almost like you care again. They don't. But it's like they do. Fifth game, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, is something I need to go back and replay. And although in many ways, gameplay-wise, it's not my favourite in the franchise, conceptually, it's the best. And it's the most iconic. Skull Kid wearing Majora's Mask. Oh man. Oh man. Anyway guys, stay winning, stay kidding, and let me introduce you to the motto. I'm a big kid today, and I will be a big kid tomorrow. Tragic out.